Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we created this look. I was really going for an all over pink look. It did get a little bit purpley in the eyes, but that's fine because I'm still obsessed with it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna go ahead and do today. I have nothing to tell you right now, so let's just get into the video. Okay, so I forgot to press record, but basically I've already primed my eyes and also primed my skin. I think I'm going to go ahead and also conceal under my eyes like I did in my last video. So I'm just going to do that really quickly. And again, I'm using the e.l.f. I was going to say Pro, but it's the e.l.f. Camel Concealer. And this, oops, oh my god, I almost dropped my eyeshadow palettes. Oh my god. That would have been bad. But this is the shade Fair Warm. I'm going to run that under my eyes really quickly. I hope the camera is not too far away. I'm just noticed that the last time, like I just feel like sometimes I just film like way too close. And you guys don't want to be that up close and personal with me. So I'm trying to keep the camera at a distance. Hopefully it looks fine while I'm editing. So that's that. Alright, so I've been really wanting to do a full on, like an all over pink look. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do today. I'm gonna have a couple different eyeshadows with me in front of me, so I'm just going to pick and choose whichever one I gravitate to. I have the Alyssa Edwards palette that has a bunch of pinks and also purples. I have this BH Blushed Neutrals palette mainly for this pink here because it's really pretty. I have the Morphe 35. I have the Morphe 32. Yeah, 35. It is 35. I thought it was 32. I have the Morphe 35B palette and the BH Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I also have the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette because this pink is really vibrant, so I have that one here just in case I decide to grab that one. I'm thinking maybe I'm going to start with that one actually. So I am going to take that pink from the Beauty Killer palette. You can obviously take whatever palette or whatever shade that you want to use. Like I said, I just really like this shade. This shade is one of the more vibrant pinks that I own. So I really want this like blown out and smoky. So I'm trying to, and I did not set the concealer at all. I'm just going to go off of a tacky base like I normally always do. And I'm not even sure exactly what I plan on doing, but I think for now I'm trying to put the pink in the inner and outer portion of my eye. Let's see what we come up with here because I have no idea what I want to do. I do want to bring this pink though like almost up into my brow. I'm going to go into the Alyssa Edwards palette, and I'm going to take the shade Unicorn Tribe. And just kind of darken up this a bit. I really have no idea what I'm doing. I just know I want dramatic pink eyes with a dramatic pink blush, and it's just kind of mood I'm in right now. So just to blend it out a little bit more, I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This has no product on it, it's just dirty, but I didn't add any more shadow on it, and I'm trying to blend this out. Smoke it out. I have to zoom you guys in a little bit because I noticed my camera kept going out of focus, so that looks a bit better. Going to continue blending. I'm in desperate need of coffee. I have not had coffee this morning. and it's about 11:30. I have coffee in my house, I just don't have any creamer. So I feel so like not fully awake. And I have to film another video after this because I have a really exciting video that I'm working on. So yeah, I have to film it today. I was gonna actually film it yesterday, and then I ended up not filming it yesterday, obviously. So that's definitely being done today. So I kind of want to add just a little bit purple. So I'm going to go ahead and take again that same palette and the shade Believe, which is a really pretty purple. And I'm trying to use it a little bit on the inner and outer edge of the eye. I don't know, I might use black later, but I'm going to see how the purple looks and how well it makes it look a little bit darker. And go from there. I just really wish if I can have coffee, like a glass of wine. That would be amazeballs. And I've been listening to this new podcast. I mean, it's not new, but I just started listening to it, so it's new to me. But it's called This Is Why We Drink. And these two friends, they get together, and one of them talks about a ghost or paranormal type story, and the other one will do more of a true crime or mystery story. And one of them, the one who tells the ghost stories, will drink a milkshake, and then the other one who tells them more of a true crime story, she drinks wine. And every time I listen to this podcast, it just like, it does not help me in any way, shape, or form, because then I just want to like, I just want a glass of wine. That's all I want. And I finished my wine over the weekend, and now I don't have any. So that makes me sad. That's where I'm at in my life right now. I kind of like this, even though it looks more of like a purple. I mean, because it's a purple shade that I'm putting down. But this, I kind of envisioned a bit more of like a pink look, like pink, like pure pink. I kind of like this look right now. I'm digging it. Okay. So now to figure out what type of pink shade I want down in the middle. Since everything else is pretty dark, I kind of want a really light pink shade. So I think I'm going to... I'm going to try this shade, this pink shade from the BH Blush Neutrals palette. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and sweep that all over the lid. I really like this blush. It has kind of like a sheen to it, and it's so gorgeous. Ooh. Good choice, I say. So I'm gonna blah 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 blah. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the lower part of my lash line. I'm gonna take the Jeffree Star shadow again, the pink one, and I'm going to run it under. I'm actually going to switch to this brush because I want it really smoked out. So I'm going to go back with that smaller brush and go in with the purple shade from the Alyssa Edwards palette and run that down here. I'm just going to put this one on the outer and inner corner just like we did on top. But I want them to kind of connect, so just going to go over the here. Oh my god, I know we look crazy, but with lashes and foundation, it's going to be fun. We're going to be fun. Okay, so I really want to add some shimmer to my eyes, so I have these three here. What I think I'm going to do is put this pink, well, I didn't even tell you what these are. These are from Wet n Wild, and they are the Liquid Catsuit Liquid Eyeshadow. And these are from their Halo Goth collection. So I'm thinking about using all three of them. I'm going to use this one first. This is the shade, what are you? Mystic Dreamer, and it's the pink shade, and then I'll probably go in with this lighter purple shade and Goth Tears, and then I might go in with this darker purple shade. I'm not too sure yet, but this one is, I don't know how to say this name, so it's just dark purple. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. So I'm going to take this first shade and I'll probably put it closest in the center. Right down the middle. I'm not sure if you can see that. But I am taking it in the center and then going all the way up. Now I'm going to go in with that lighter purple shade. And then just focus that on the edge. On both sides of that pink shade that we put down though. So I'm gonna add the tiniest bit of the darker purple. Just a small amount. Not doing too much. So I'm also going to now just repeat that on the lower lash line. So I'll probably speed this part up. I hope you don't mind. I honestly look like a crazy person right now. Like I look like I'm sick. Okay, so the eyes are pretty much done as far as eyeshadow goes. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply some lashes and mascara. And I was going to try a new pair of lashes, but if I'm being honest, I just don't feel like cutting any new ones. So I'm going to go ahead and use my lashes from Thrifty Lashes in the style, don't tell me again, Chardonnay. In the style Chardonnay. Let me give you a close-up to see what they look like. Let's see. So it is this bottom pair here. I'm going to go ahead and use those because the other ones I haven't used yet, and like I said, I just don't feel like cutting right now. Wait, have I used champagne? No, I haven't used champagne. So I'm going to go ahead and pop those on, and then I think I am going to come back and, do I want to come back with my foundation on or? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pop those on with mascara. I'm going to apply my foundation and set it all and everything like that, and then I'll be back to finish the rest of the face, like the blush and highlight and contour and lipstick. So we'll be back. Okay, so I have my foundation on. I didn't set it actually because I decided I wanted to go in and use some cream products. Why do I still look crazy? Or is it just me? I don't know. But I'm going to take this cream contour. This is LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is the shade Chestnut. And I'm just going to paint that on my face. I'm actually just going to do that for now, and then I'm going to blend it out. I really want this kind of like dramatic, and I really want to get my nose snatched, like to the point where I cannot breathe. So we're just going to blend this out for now. And I'm using a stippling brush. Is that too harsh? And then whatever's left on this side, I'm gonna run that under my jaw. Just a little bit. And then work on this side. My arm hurts already. Oh my god. So I'm gonna take just a little bit more. Why is my nose running? Oh my god. I'm gonna take just a little bit more and thin out my chin area, because why not? So now for my nose, I'm pretty much just going to place this in the shape that I want my nose in. I want something super small, cute, and pointed, so that's what I'm gonna go for. So for that, I'm going to take a smaller brush, and this is a Wet n Wild brush. I'm just going to kind of tap this out, or tap this in really. So I'm going to take my cream blush. This is from BH Cosmetics, and it's actually a cream cheek and lip tint. So I actually like to use this product with my finger, so I'm not going to use a brush for this one. So I'm just going to grab it. Like I said, I really wanted a dramatic blush look, so that's why I grabbed a lot. But if it turns out to be too much, I can always use my sponge to blend it out some more. So. And if you feel like it just went too low, you can always take your brush that you use for your cream contour and clean that up there. Now for setting powder, I'm actually going to use my Too Faced Ethereal setting powder. And most likely, I'm going to use my sponge and apply that. So the only powder I'm going to let sit is the one around my nose. And for now, I'm going to go ahead and take my contour palette. I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics, not BH Cosmetics, oh my god, the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And it's the OG contour palette. I'm going to take this middle shade here and just put that in the hollows of my cheeks. So I'm going to tap out this powder that I have on my nose. I'm actually just going to use that same brush that we used for the cream. And I'm going to take the Anastasia powder and just go over that. This is not a good nose contour day for me. Dude, I am struggling for some reason. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to stop there. Just going to stop. So again, I'm just going to grab a bit more of that setting powder. And just put that there. So just while that's setting in place, for blush, I'm actually going to use this shade from Jeffree Star. I'm actually going to take that on my blush brush and just paint that on. Okay. Wow. Don't worry, I'm going to tone this down, but very quickly I'm going to take the brush that we were using for eyeshadow, the fluffy brush. I'm going to put that under my nose. So I'm going to take the, what is this? BH, the Neutrals palette, and I'm going to take this blush shade here and apply that on top of that blush that we put down. Let's just hope that it helps kind of mellow it out. So now for highlight, I'm going to take the Moonchild palette by Anastasia. I'm going to use the shade Pink Heart as my cheekbone and also my nose highlight. I'm not going to be shy with this. I'm going to use a good amount. And then the best part is the nose. I'm actually also going to put this in the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to go over it with something else though, just in a sec once we're done here. And I'm not going to highlight my brow bone only because my bangs cover that area anyway. It's not that big of a deal. So once we're done with that, I'm going to take this glitter. I don't know what this is. This is kind of like, I want to describe it as like a gel, but it dries down completely, and it's from e.l.f. and it's in the shade Twinkle Pink. They have a few different shades, but this is one of the best purchases I think I've ever gotten because it's so incredibly beautiful, and like the quality of it is just so amazing because it, once it dries, like it stays down. So I'm going to use this on my cheeks and also everywhere else I put the highlight. I'm just going to elevate this. Oh my god. Like, I wish I can just bathe in it sometimes. Okay, so I just squirted out too much. I'm just going to keep rubbing this until out. And a little bit of it does go a long way. Lips, I really want that pouty faded look. But first I'm gonna line my lips with a pretty nude lip liner. This is Naked from Urban Decay, and I feel like it's pretty close to my shade. I'm just gonna line my lips with this just a little bit, only because sometimes I feel like your actual lip shape can get lost a little bit with that kind of lip. So I'm going to shake this a little bit. I have a couple of options. I'm going to first apply a little bit of this liquid Suede by NYX, and it's the shade Pink Lust. And I'm just going to apply it in the middle, in the inner. I'm just going to blend it out with my finger. So now just a teeny tiny bit, not too much. I'm going to add a little bit of a darker shade. This is Goth Topic from Wet n Wild. I'm going to take a Q-tip and blend it out. Now I'm going to take this. So now I'm going to use the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Sugar Cookie. And I'm just going to apply that like to the center. And after that, I'm going to use an e.l.f. gloss. I don't know if this has a shade. Actually, it's called Pink Cosmic. And it's actually a plumping gloss. I don't know if it actually plumps, but it definitely does sting. But I really like the shine that it gives. So I'm going to apply that. Okay, well that is the finished look. It took a little bit of a turn from what I was normally going for, but all in all, I really liked the way it came out. The Wet n Wild liquid, what are these called again? Liquid eyeshadows look so good. And I mean, I'm not surprised because Wet n Wild does have really good, amazing products. But I just wasn't sure if I was going to like the way the shimmer came out instead of it having be a matte look. But I'm really enjoying the shimmer on top of the eyeshadow. And this glitter highlight from e.l.f. is another one of my favorites. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I do have to film another video. So I don't think I've ever filmed 2 videos in one day. Oh my god, who have I become? But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!